want to differentiate this function here using first principle, right? So we want to differentiate using first principle method of differentiation. Solution. So what's the formula for first principle? So that's the general method of what we call it. We call it the definition method, right? Which is changing y over changing x equal to as lim tends to 10, changing x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x. Right? So the next thing you need to do is you change everything here. You put it in form of this definition. In form of this. Right? So here we have what? Changing y over changing x, or we call it delta y over delta x, is equal to lim as delta x tends to 0. Here we have x plus changing x power 3 plus 3x plus delta x power 2, right? Minus 5x plus changing x, right? All this minus f of x. F of x is everything we have here. Minus x power 3 or x cubed plus 3x squared minus 5x all over what? All over delta x. Right? But remember, you can actually still factor this out to be everything you have here equal to times 1 over the delta x. In the sense that since we have everything here, this could be equal to, we have lim changing x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x all times 1 over delta x. This is what I mean. You can actually do the same thing here, factor this out, right? So simplify further. We need to expand this. We need to expand. So you can actually use maybe general method of expansion, or you can actually use Pascal triangle or combination method to expand this. So if we expand this, we have what? For 3, you have 1, 3, 3, 1, right? So first one, you have x delta x, x delta x, x delta x. Remember, you have plus here, plus here, plus here. 1 x delta x. So this one will be starting from the highest term, highest exponent, which is 3. You have 2, 1, 0. You have 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? So if you don't know how to use Pascal triangle combination method to expand something like this, just go to my previous video. Go to binomial theories. I solved some problems here on I showed how to expand some of this term. Right? So here we have x power 3 plus 3x squared delta x plus 3x delta x squared plus delta x squared power 3. Right? Good. So everything here, this is equal to what we have here. Right? And for this second one, we have what? X plus delta x, x plus delta x. So this is what? X squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared. Right? So let's replace all those with this. Hence we have change in y over change in x equal to lim as change in x tends to 0. So this first one, everything here is equal to what? 3 cubed plus 3x power 2 plus, no plus, we have the x plus 3 x, the x over 2 plus the x over 3, right? Good. Plus 3 here, and everything inside here is what? So everything inside here, x squared plus, what's wrong with this light? Okay, sorry. Everything here is x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared, right? And let me separate it with this big block bracket. Here we have minus what? Minus this, minus x power 3 plus 3x square minus 5x. Alright? So all this is over what? Delta x here. So we simplify further. If we simplify further, we want need to open up, distribute inside what you have inside this bracket. We need to use plus 3 to distribute inside here, and also use minus 1 minus here to distribute what we have here. If we do that, you have what? So changing y over changing x is equal to, as lim delta x tends to 0. Here we have x over 3 plus 3x squared delta x plus 3x delta x squared plus delta x over 3 plus 3 times this will give you what? 3x squared plus 6x delta x plus 3 delta x squared. Here we have minus x power 3 minus 3x squared. Minus times minus will give you plus here. So plus 3, 5x. Right? So all these things multiply by, let's bring this thing outside now, 1 over delta x. Or you can decide to leave it there. You can decide to leave it there. Look at the end. We need to what? Distribute everything here. So everything will be over what? Delta x over delta x. You have over delta x here, over delta x here, over delta s over delta x over delta x. So you see that some of them will be cancelling out. So this one that is having delta x squared, it will cancel out 1 delta x. It will be left with delta x. Right? So, but first of all, you have something in common. You have x cubed here and minus x cubed here. So it will cancel out. Let's cancel out some of these things to make our work easier. Right? What again do we have? We have 3x squared and minus 3x squared here. Good. Right? Yeah. So what again do we have? What again can cancel out? I don't know. I'm feeling like, it's feeling like this is not, we have a mix-up somewhere. I feel like we have a mix-up somewhere. I've seen it. We have a mix-up somewhere. This is it. So we didn't add this minus. We didn't add this minus 5x. Let's add it here, please. So minus 5 x plus delta x. Let's also bring it down here. So if we bring it down here, we also have what? Here we have minus 5x minus 5 delta x. So everything here times 1 over delta x. Right? So then from here we have what? We have 5x here minus 5x to cancel out. So we'll be left with what? Every other thing. Yeah. So we divide through using the delta x. So if we divide through using delta x now, hence we have what? This one delta x here. We cancel out that one delta x, right? So we'll be left with what? Delta y over delta x equal to delta, lim as delta x tends to 0. So this we cancel out one of it. So we have what? First thing we have is 3x squared. Plus, if one of these will cancel out delta x, it will be left with 1 delta x. You have 3x, 1 delta x. If this will cancel out 1 delta x here, we'll be left with delta x squared. Right? If we do the same thing here, we'll be left with 6x. Plus, do the same thing here, we have 3, we'll be left with 1 delta x. Right? Look at what we are doing. This is multiplying through. This delta x is multiplying through here. So that means you have each and every one of these delta x under each and every one of these delta x, delta over delta x over delta x over delta x. So it's cancelling out. Huh? So where are we now? Oh, that's our problem. That's my problem with some of these long problems. Okay, we are here. This will cancel out. We'll be left with what? Minus 5. So minus 5 again, right? So since we have this, we now apply this lim. So as lim delta x tends to 0. So we'll be substituting the value of delta x wherever you see substituting 0 wherever you see delta x. So all this is delta y over delta x is equal to lim as delta x tends to 0. Hence you have 3x squared plus 3x, here we have 0, plus 0, plus 6x plus 3, 0, minus 5. So this is equal to, hence we have 3x squared. This will give you 0, this will give you 0. We have plus 6x, right? Good. This will give you 0 also, minus 5. Hence, the derivative of this function here is this. So using first principle, so the change in y over the change in x is 3x squared plus 6x minus 5. You can see that even if you use the power rule, the basic power rule, we say that given that y is equal to x power n, that our dy dx is equal to, using n, we multiply the base and you subtract 1. So using this also, you can see that from this, if from that first one, 3 will be multiplying the base, we have 3x, you have 3 minus 1 also, right? Plus 2 will multiply the base, 2 times 3, we have x, 2 minus 1. Minus 5, we have what? 1 will multiply it, then we have 1 minus 1, right? So this is equal to 3x power 2 plus 6x, right? Minus, this will be raised to the power 0. 1 minus 1 will give you 0. Raised to the power 0 is 1. You can see that it's the same thing. Our answer is correct, right? Yeah, so as simple as that.